Charles from Swindon. He's a bit of a hypochondriac, Charles, right? And he phoned me up just before Christmas. He said, Tony, I said, yes. He said, I've got a problem. I said, what? He said, I've got mad pig disease. Now, Peter, I've never heard of mad pig disease, have you? No. I said, Charlie, mad pig disease, that sounds awful, mate. Awful. How long have you had that now, then? He said, well, you know, for about a...
Ladies and gentlemen, a special announcement from a Mr. K. James of 15 Commercial Road, Plymouth, who is 111. Oh, no, he's not. He's ill.
Now, I was only thinking earlier when I was in the dressing cupboard that about 4 years ago, I went out to Bosnia and entertained the troops out there. It's one of the scariest things I've ever done, but we had a really good laugh, and they gave me a present to say thank you. So would you like to see my present from Bosnia? Oh, I'll show you, look. It's a Croat. Do you like it? Have I look silly, do I? No? I was just lucky they weren't fighting the Shiites, wasn't I?
But the world's gone mad, innit? I feel sorry for them fathers, you know what I mean? Remember that fella that was in Buckingham Palace dressed as Batman? Making a point, you know. You notice what they've said now? Anyone does that stunt again, you're going to shoot him. I'd do it. Dress up as a fox. Can't shoot them.
This guy here, what's your name? Clint's a whistle. Give it a go nice and loud. Loud as you can, Clint. Oh, come on, big and loud. Thanks. It's good, that, isn't it? Found it down the toilet. I think you've cleared it.
Now, Christmas has been quite good. I've been out for Christmas. I had some good fun there. I bought my wife one of those new hamster skin coats. 165 hamsters sewn together. I took her to Blackpool for Christmas. Took me 5 hours to get her off the big wheel.
I was thinking out of the hillbilly country and western song goes like this. Yeehaw! There was a boy from Arkansas who wouldn't listen to his now when she told him that he should go to school. He sneak away in the afternoon, take a little walk, and pretty soon you find him at the local auction down. He stand and listen carefully, and pretty soon he began to see how the auctioneer could talk so rapidly. Auctioneer? Said all nights through the day, I gotta learn that auction cry, gonna make the mark and be an auctioneer. Yeehaw! $25 didn't have $30, $30 goes again, $30 didn't, $30 goes again, $30 now, hold it in, $30 did. Yeehaw! $30 didn't have $35 goes again, $35, like a $35, $35, to a little $35 day. What's wrong? Having a heart attack, yeah. I need the kiss of life. Kiss of life. Karen?
Right, can you move that? Yeah. Thanks. Now... What? We're clapping for you. Yeah. Can you remember the card? Yeah. Yeah? Do you remember your card? I will come down with the microphone. Now, you shout the card, right? Hey! Get up! Come here! Don't go in there! Stay! Stay! I'm sorry, madam, that frightened me. I know all the folk songs. All of them.
Do a low horn.
I'm going to do a Lou-Down folk song. You know what's Lou-Down? We've been here before, Lou-Down. Had a job to find it the first time. I said to a bloke, I said, could you show me the Lou-Down turn-off? He said, she's in the paper shop. A Lou-Down folk song. I love to walk the hills and dales along the river banks. I once stepped on a fella's ass, a woman shouted thanks.
Just to get you back with me, my love, there's a fella taking his dog for a walk, right? 6 a.m., taking his dog for a walk, 6 a.m., in a graveyard. And a bloke looked over the graveyard wall, he went, "Morning." He went, "No, just walking the dog."
I like charities. I didn't like the Blue Peter appeal, though. I didn't like the Blue Peter appeal. Send in all your tin cans, they make a sunshine coach out of them. I've seen them do some clever stuff on that programme, but tin cans into a sunshine coach, no. Remember the bottle top ones? Remember that milk bottle tops? You're giving all your milk bottle tops in aid of Romania. Do you remember that? It was, I don't know, it was about 12, I think I was about 12 at the time, but my mum, she'd give me this great big carrier bag full of milk bottle tops. Take that down to the village store, put it in the bucket with all the rest. I said, "What is it? In aid of Romania." How many people like me were walking down there thinking, what do Romanians want with milk bottle tops? Imagine how fed up they must be when they're sitting at the dock and this big ship comes in. British Charity Relief Fund. Let it be food, let it be medicine, let it be clothes. It's what? Milk bottle tops. What do we want milk bottle tops? We can't buy things. We're in Slavanovic. You coming out for a drink? I would do, mate. I haven't got any milk bottle tops.
And now the Indian rope trick. Indian rope trick. The Australian rope trick. Now, I've got to say magic words, haven't I? Viagra. Oh, it works. Oh. I've got to get down now. Anne Robinson. That'll do it. I'll do it. Stay. Thank you.
I just love silly jokes that I do. Fella walks in a library, says, "You got any books on suicide?" The woman says, "Yeah, but they never bring them back."
Right, fella goes into a library, he says, "3 Big Macs, 2 portions of chips, and a Coca-Cola." And the girl said, "This is a library. This is a library. This is a flipping library." And the bloke went, "Oh, 3 Big Macs. 3...
So I'm in the library, and I said to the librarian, I said, "Have you got any books on self-help?" She said, "Well, I'd be defeating the object if I told you where they are."
Nice to meet you. Hello there. Would you like to just step up here? Oh, watch that step. That's it. You're right there. Sorry, what's your name?
Helen.
What's your first name?
Helen.
I'm just checking. Can you just stand back a bit, please, just under the cement bag? That's perfect, thanks, that's brilliant.
Nice to do variety on television. The only thing I've watched recently, Crime Watch UK, I love it. Last time I watched Crime Watch, fantastic it was. It went like this. Last Tuesday in Blackpool, there was an armed bank raid. 17 masked gunmen got out of 4 fluorescent vans and raided Barclays Bank, Blackpool. 1,500 rounds of ammunition were fired, 4 hand grenades were let off, 3 police cars, 2 fire engines, 4 ambulances and 4 helicopters were at the scene of the crime. Does this jog your memory? Where was I last Tuesday, love?
Well, I love it down here. I love this down here. It's brilliant. Went in at a local pub the other day. I couldn't believe it. Big roaring fire, all farmers, you know what I mean? You know all them farmers? Is there only one shop where they can buy clothes? You know what I mean? Get trendy farmers. Diesel. That'll do, won't it? So I've gone in this country pub, big roaring fire. The guy sat there, had his gun dog. This fella's walked in this bar, and this gun dog was up like... Watch this fella walk to the bar, this gun dog. Followed his every move. He got his pint, he sat down, gun dog sat down. Every time this fella got up, this gun dog was up. Got his pint, sat down, gun dog sat down. I thought, what's all this about? He had 4 pints, this fella. As he was walking out, the barman said, "Good night, Mr. Partridge."
Now we count in French. 1, 2, 3. I learned French the hard way from a German. My old girlfriend, she was half German, she only used to shave under one arm. She just looked like she had Don King in a headlock. That's rubbish. Now...
And you know, about 3 years ago, no, I tell a lie, it was yesterday, this bloke said to me, why don't you do a few impressions? So I will. I do bird impressions. I crap on your washing. And I do a marvellous impression of a one-legged horse. Clip.
You know, when I look round at couples on an evening like this, I feel a bit envious because I don't know how our marriage went wrong. And, hey, no, when we got married at first, we were very, very happy at first. Then, on the way back from the reception, the trouble started when I asked if I could be on the wedding photo, you know. Then I saw my mother-in-law pick the groom off the top of the cake and bite the head off it, right? But,
I went in the front room with wife a couple of weeks ago, right, and she was reading one of her swanky magazines, right? Think it would take a break. I were getting tore into Daily Star crossword, because I do like them tricky ones. Right, but I'll be honest, I cheated. I did cheat. I looked up paranoid in the dictionary, and it said, what do you want to know for? So she just drops it slightly, you know, to take a break so we can see her eyes and her eyebrows. And she gave me this look, you know this look, lads? She went like that, she went, I didn't bother here, I thought, so I tried to soften it. So what is it, sweetie pie, you know? She said, I'm reading an article here, in the break, that I'm finding rather interesting. I said, well, fire away, honey bunch. She said, did you know that 90% of all married women have at least once in their married lives faked an orgasm? 90%. Fatso. Which I thought was a little harsh, coming from a relative. I said, well, along those lines, Poppet, did you know that 100% of men couldn't give a toss? I don't know about you lads, but I take that as a bit of a compliment, you know what I mean? Like, the quicker I can get to Kip, the better. Yes, I did. Did you? Smash it. What's that you say? You faked it? Why, now I feel downtrodden. Put me on my side, love.
Anyway, I just got back to sleep. Then she, my wife, starts poking me in the back with the hairbrush handle, saying, see how you like it. And,
Some nice-looking ladies in the crowd.
Oh, there's beautiful ladies here. Of course, lovely ladies. And you're married anyway.
I know, Catholic and the wife, you know, because, you know, we're in the third ring in our relationship.
The third ring in your relationship?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that, Grandad?
Well, you get the engagement ring, then you get the wedding ring.
What's the third ring?
The suffering. And my wife is suffering now.
What's your wife suffering from?
Furniture condition.
Grandad, what's furniture condition?
Her chest is new down to her drawers. She's just had a breast reduction.
Your wife's had a breast reduction?
Yeah, she's a lot happier now, just two.
can't speak about women like that in this day and age. My wife's an angel.
You're lucky Nine's still alive.
But we had trouble consuming the marriage, that was a problem. And we couldn't consume, no. And, well, she suffers every month at that time of the month with tension, PVC, they call it. And as she's got older, it's got worse. And she might have to have that operation where they take everything away, the ex-directory. Now, anyway. Went to go and see the specialist at the hospital, Dr. Kilcoff, right? So I went down with the wife, to coin a phrase. And now, she went in her own to see the doctor into his insulting room on her own like that now. Yeah. Yeah. But when she came out, she was smiling. And I recognised her. I'd seen her do it before. And she said... She said to me, useless. I said, yes, ecstasy. She said, the doctor says it's nervous depression and we have to improve our home life and I must have sex at least 7 times per week. I said, well, put me down for 2. I said,
Ladies, have you noticed your man, when he's had alcohol, he turns into a bit of a sex god? Stood there in his lemon Y-fronts with white piping, one black sock. Stood there trying to be a Chesterfield, Chippendale. Then he comes out with them sexy words, doesn't he? Wake up, love, my friend wants to see you. That's when the actress comes out in You Girls, the Joan Collins. Don't you touch me. When I married you, I thought you were brave. So did all my mates.
My daughter come up to me, she went, Dad, I said, what do you want? 5. She said, if you give me 50 quid pocket money, I'll tell you who sleeps with Mum when you're out all night doing your shows. So I give her 100. I went, who is it? She went, me. Oh, funny.
95% of the women from Lou Down apparently are unfaithful to their husbands. Do you know? And the other 5% received a letter from the Archbishop of Canterbury. And do you know what that letter said, Claire? No? Well, there you go, mate. See? You know what I mean? Right!
well, before she goes to bed at night, she always puts this stuff on her face. Oil of ugly. And, something like that. It's working anyway. What have they got? Anyway. Well, she'd finished with that. And she was just whiting her moustache out with Domestos, you know. Well, I was pleasant. I put my Etch-a-Sketch down like that and I made her a cup of decapitated coffee, you know. Well, she likes that. There's no head on it. And I said to her, Raquel, I said, yeah. What would you really, really like for your birthday? She said, widow's pension. Please?
Talking to the wife, you like me, lads? You know, for Christmas off your loved one, you always seem to get like a big present and then about 4 or 5 shittings that you could buy yourself. They're just basically a disappointment opening, aren't they? Every year, without fail, I'll get something like socks, slippers, soap on a rope. Shite. Every year. Do you know what my big one this year? Last year, should I say? My big one last year from the wife, the one I'm looking forward to opening out the whole lot of my presents. 12-month subscription to a gym. How she found out I didn't want that, God will only know, but I got it, right?
I've had an argument to come here tonight. The wife, the first wife. I always call her that, it keeps her on her toes. She says, where are you going? I says, I'm going miles away. I'm going miles away. She says, well, leave me here. You go and enjoy yourself. I thought, well, I'll make amends. I don't like offending anybody. I thought I'll put some coal on the fire. How did I know the cat was sat on the shovel?
We've been married a few years. We still fall out over nothing. I mean, she hasn't spoken to me for 4 days because I didn't open the car door for her. I just panicked and swam to the surface. I don't know what came over me. But they, no, they do. I don't want to upset. I don't upset the women in here tonight, but they'll fall out with you over the most stupid thing. Is it just me, this? No. No, it's not, is it? What about all the times I was faithful to her? She never mentions that, does she?
After 32 years on marriage, we still argue.
What are you arguing?
Usual two things, sex and money. I think she charges too much.
What would you do if you found your wife in bed with another man?
I'd shoot his guide dog.
I mean, you talk to your wife and you're making love?
Well, wake her up.
You know you're getting boring in bed, don't you? When you're making love and you feel an ashtray in the middle of your back, don't you? We're getting to bed now. She said, I'll race you to sleep, she said. We haven't got much of a sex life. In fact, we just lie in bed and fart at each other and think about it. And, we were in bed all last Sunday afternoon doing it plumber's position. Right? Yeah, they call it the plumber because you stop in all day and nobody comes. And
I got food poisoning last week. I haven't used it yet. I'm saving it for the wife. It's in a bottle.
So this fella gets into bed with his wife and he puts his hand down there. She said, you can bloody stop that before you start. She said, I've had a bath. 10 o'clock in the morning, I have an appointment with a gynaecologist. I'm having no messing about tonight. So a few minutes later, he gave her a nudge. He said, you've not got a dental appointment, have you? And
I said, Doctor, I'm having trouble at night time, if you know what I mean, trouble downstairs. He said, when was the last time you had sex? I said, hang on, I phoned the wife. I called her. I said, when was the last time we had sex? She said, who's calling?
I'll tell you this one and I've got to go. I've got a friend at home that's getting divorced. The reason he's getting divorced is he's always down the pub. Every night he's down the pub. Drink, 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 drink. She said, tonight we are staying in or we get a divorce. He said, fine. He's sitting there watching the 6 o'clock news. He said, maybe I'll pop out for one. She said, no, we're staying in or we get a divorce. He said, maybe we could both pop out for a drink. She said, no, we are staying in or we get a divorce. He said, would you fancy some fish and chips? She went, no, I know you. If you're in the chip, you'll be in the pub. In the pub, you'll have a drink, get a divorce. He said, fine. She said, I do know I fancy some snails, though. She said, pop down the shop, get a couple of carrier bags full of snails. I'll whip up some sauce. We'll have snails and sauce. He said, fine. He's out of there. He's got his 2 carrier bags full of snails. He's walking back. Hippity-da-dee-da-dee-dee. His mates are in the pub. John, come in for a drink. I can't. I've got my snails. John, come in. I can't. I've got my snails. John, come. He's in there. 18 pints later, he comes out. 3 o'clock in the morning with his snails. He don't care now. I don't care. She can divorce me if she likes. I don't care. I don't care, I don't love her. He gets to the gate, he trips over, the snails go all over the pathway. She comes running out, she said, where the heck have you been? He went, come on then. Not far to go now.
Now, my granddad was not only a magician, he was a mind reader. He actually knew the day he was going to die. A judge told him. Yeah. And I'm going to try some mind reading, actually. Whose ring was it? Someone out there, was it? What was your name, please? OK, Cruise, I'm going to try. What's your star sign, please? Libra. I'm Pyrex. I must test you, baby. Huh? Do you believe in mind reading, Teresa? No? I think I just proved my point there, love, didn't I? There we are. Is that all right? Thanks.
Imagine 2 women in maternity hospital. One was posh, one was normal. And this posh woman, she sat there, she said, when I had my first baby, my husband bought me a little apartment in Marbella. This woman said, very nice. Very, very nice. She said, I had my second child, he bought me a Mercedes sports car. She said, very nice. Very, very nice. She said, when you had your first baby, did your husband buy you anything at all? Yeah, he bought me some elocution lessons. She said, they haven't worked, have they? She said, they have. I used to say piss off, but now I say very nice. Very nice.
Sorry, what was the start sign again? Libra, that was right. Okay, I'm going to make my quick prediction. Would you think of a number, please, between 1 and 5 and shout it as loud as you can?
3.
And we've never met before, honest?
No.
Thank you. You said 3. There, thanks. And look, Teresa, there's no more fingers in there, look. Now, I could tell you how to do that, but I have to kill you all. I said that the other night. I said, I could tell you how to do that, but I have to kill you all. Some bloke said, can't you just tell my wife? That's not nice, is it?
I had a night off last night, so I phoned this place up. You know, they deliver to your house. Domino's Pizza. Have you heard of them? Domino's Pizza. You phone them up and they... Well, I've got this prat on the phone. He said, hello, Domino's Pizza. Carl speaking, how can I help you? I said, well, have a guess, Carl. I said, you wouldn't have a radiator cap for a 1979 Cortina, would you?
Before the wheel was invented, cavemen would have to chop up their pizzas with little axes. I rung up Pizza Land the other night. I said, send me around a crusty supreme. 20 minutes later, Dinah Ross is on my doorstep.
I love all that fast food jobby. I love all that. You know, have you seen these Chinese opening up all over the place now? You know, all you can eat for 12 quid. I thought that's reasonable. You only get one chopstick.
I woke up this morning, I had my breakfast. But it was odd. Because I had bacon, sausage, egg, and a sock. I said to my lovely wife, excuse me, my darling, what is the sock for? She says, you came in drunk last night. You laid in bed next to me, and you said, will you cook me sock? Now, well, I'm still trying to work it out. What's the matter?
Did you see the news at tea time? Australian scientists have discovered a foodstuff that lowers the sex drive in men. It's called wedding cake. Right now.
I have been busy, though. I was in London last weekend. I went to Lee Chapman's new restaurant. The trout was off, but the ribs were cracking.
Living in Blackpool, we have... So I bet you've all been to Blackpool. Have you been up to Blackpool for one of them weekends? Oh, it's a fabulous place. You get the best drunks in Blackpool. And I've found nowadays the best drunk is in a kebab shop. You know, because that big lump of fat going round on a stick. That is like a lighthouse to a piss head, that is. Because no one eats a kebab, do you? It's just something to hold on to in case there's a fight. Because you only nibble the bread, don't you? All the middle stuff's on your shoe.
Because they can eat. They can eat in Barnsley. If you ever go there, you've got to have this. It's called a Barnsley kebab. And it's like 8 meat pies on a broom handle. You know, you just... It's all that.
And when I'm working in Birmingham, I love to go to Birmingham and, you know, because the curry there, fabulous. I always have the chicken tarka. It's like a chicken tikka, but a little hotter. But I was there recently. In Birmingham, and the waiter come up and he went, curry okay? I said, yeah, put me down for my way, Frank Sinatra.
I wasn't even prepared to come here tonight, and because I put so much weight on over Christmas, and I said to me missus, I said, me nice shiny silk shirt, I can't get into it, and I said, me beautiful fawn trousers, and I can't fit them. And she comes up with such great ideas. She said, how about your granddad's dinner suit? I went, what a clever woman. So I got a shovel. He's a lot thinner than I remember him, but I... No, I didn't even get that myself, but it's nice that you could...
She put me on this diet that I'm still on. I can't believe it's not lard. I've been on that for a while now, as you can see. And I said, I'm not stripping off and sprawling out over these gorgeous Australian beaches with all this round me gut and Greenpeace trying to roll you back into the sea before you die, you know. She said, why don't you just get something done about it then? I said, like what? She said, why don't you get one of those Jane Fonda videos? I said, all right, then I will. And I went to town and bought one, $11.99, which I thought was a bit over the top, to be honest with you. But anyway, I fetched it back home. And on Golden Pond, it was called. I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it, you know. I enjoyed it, but I'm sitting there with a pint of lager and a big cigar thinking, I've missed the point here, I have missed the point.
The doctor wants me to go on one of these vegetarian diets, like, and why? Why? What's wrong with eating animals? They've made them out of meat. They'd be shaped like a celery stick if they weren't, were they?
I even bought one of those, have you seen those exercise rowing machines you have in your house? I bought one of them, set it, it looked beautiful, and they forgot to put the oars in, so I just sit there and drift. Really, but...
And I went, 1st of January. Stood there in my new gym. They gave me a fat test first day, and you'll be pleased to know I passed. Right? I was kicking and screaming. So what a minute test you bound me get? I've had no time to revise. You can't go springing tests on people willy-nilly. They did this thing on me. They told me I'd got 37% body fat. Now, let me put that in perspective. Because they did. They said a pig... Can you tell where this is going? They said a pig has got 19%. Well, did I feel cock-a-hoop that morning? But bless him, my personal trainer, he's tried to soften the blow as much as he could. He says, Gaz, think of it this way. If you train hard enough for this 12-month period, you could look like, say, a pig. Where's the incentive there? But I went for it first day, and then I skipped about 3 weeks. And when I went back, they got this new machine in our gym, and I'll be honest with you, I do get loads out of this new machine. Kit Kats, Twixers, Mars bars, Monster Munch, they're nice, aren't they? Have you noticed those pickled honey ones that turn your lips white, don't they? Hey? Well, they do if you have 6 bags. I think they're quite Moorish. Didn't need a towel that day. As soon as I finished, straight in the bar. 8 pints, taxi home, curry. What a great night at the gym that was. I can understand now why they say it's addictive.
Being in equity, as we are, equity members, do you remember the film Tenko about the Japanese prisoners of war? Well, being an equity member, and they were filming it in Lancashire, they phone you up and they say, do you want to be an extra? So anyway, I've gone down to the filming of Tenko, and there's me, and they dress us up, as Japanese prisoners of war. There was me and 7 thin blokes. And this producer walked up, and he wasn't exactly, a prop forward for Wigan. He said, what are you supposed to be? I said, I'm a Japanese prisoner of war. He said, you must be 17 stone. I said, they only caught me yesterday.
Now I promised to teach my girl driving. It's the thing that she's wanted to do.
She said, if you'll help me to pass, dear, I'll be very good to you.
Well, I showed her the clutch, and then the gear stick, and she giggled. I'm liking it more.
She swerved to avoid a child
and fell out of bed on the floor.
I went to a psychiatrist last week. I said, I've got an obsession with the film The Wizard of Oz. He said, why? I said, because. That's my favourite gag of all time, that, by the way. Two monkeys, here's my second favourite. Two monkeys, right? Two monkeys are running in a bath, eh? Couldn't happen, couldn't it? And one of them went... And the other said, if it's that hot, put some cold in.
I've got a little dog, he's called Stay, and my neighbours think I'm cracked. Well, come here, Stay.
Do you know there's a knock at the door? Why does the dog always think it's for him? And,
Two big black bats hanging upside down in a belfry, right? Two big black bats hanging upside down in a belfry. And one of them turned to the other one, he said, does the thought of old age worry you? Does the thought of getting old worry you? And the other bat said, no. He said, worrying me isn't the old age. It's incontinence. Did you just... I got a couple of people leaning across. I didn't get it. What does he mean like that? I love that.
So these two Irish lads are on safari in Kenya, and they stop the Range Rover in the jungle and get off it. And there's a lion fast asleep like that. So Mick runs up behind the lion and kicks it in the goalies. He said, come on, Paddy, run. Paddy said, I'm not running, I didn't kick it. He said, I'm not...
I do birds as well. Do you want to see some birds, Peter? Look at this. Look, a duck. Ooh. A happy pigeon. Ooh. A randy crow. Caw. A thrush. Maybe not. Television.
Shush. It's Russell and Cheryl, the crows. Come on, say hello. You're going to do something very special tonight. I want you to recite a beautiful poem, tell them a joke, sing, song. Will you do that? Some magic. Will you entertain this audience for me? What do you mean, no? Anybody here speak Croatian? No?
Like the fellow went to the vet's with his dog, and the vet said to him, Sayar. He said, it's not me, mate. He said, it's the dog. He said, Sayar. He said, what on earth for? He said, well, it's dead.
In the Reader's Digest, I read a snippet, and it says in the Reader's Digest, an orangutan, that's a big monkey, an orangutan, to conserve energy, carries his nuts in its mouth. Out, you out, you out. Well, I thought I'll never forget that, because it tickled my fancy, that. It did, honest. I thought, well, if ever I get attacked by an orangutan, I'll kick it straight in the gob.
You know, sometimes you get up in the morning, I was thinking about this the other day, you put your best suit on, don't you? You pick up your cat to stroke your cat, say goodbye to your cat, you put your cat down, cat hairs all over you, loads of cat hairs. Tell you how you get rid of those cat hairs, right? Get a load of sellotape, wrap it round your cat. Do it! Then you can throw it at a wall, watch it roll down. I ran over a cat the other day. I knocked on a lady's house. I said, "Excuse me, love, I think I just ran over your cat." She said, "What did it look like?" She said, "No, what did it look like before you ran it over?" I got a little dog at home. I got a border collie. Yeah, it just comes home, school holidays, weekends. And... Come on. It looked good on paper.
Well, you know them country roads in the summer, 3 o'clock in the morning, there's always a rabbit. There's always a rabbit sat in the middle of the road. I've got a mate of mine who's a vet. I phoned him up. I said, "Why do rabbits sit in the middle of the road?" He said, "Well, they collect car numbers." He said, "They only usually get one."
In this bag. In there, I've got a vicious animal. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come here. It's a bit shy. I don't know what this is. I think it's a... Now, this animal... Quiet. Quiet. I don't know what this is. What are you? Crocodile. It's a crocodile. It's a crocodile. Aye. Aye. A Scottish crocodile. Aye, that's right. Aye, 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 aye. Right, are you ready for this? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, tell me your name. Jock. Jock the Croc. Jock the Croc. Jock the Croc. Aye. That's Jock the Croc. It's Jock the Croc. Aye, that's right. Aye, aye, aye. And you will pick the card from the pack. The gentleman's sitting down there at the front. Come here. Come here. Don't, I've got him, don't worry. Stay. 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 Shut up. Quiet. He barks a lot. I said barks. Shut up. Shut up. Quiet. Sorry about that.
Hurry up. Do you know what? No, listen, I'll never forget the first time I see two dogs doing that. I said, Dad, what are they doing? He said, they're dancing. I got chucked out the first school disco I went to.
As you can see, the strings on the violin are made from the guts of a sheep and the bow from horsehair. And when I drag one across the other, it may sound like a sheep being kicked in the guts by a horse.
What? And he comes from a very musical family.
That is true.
In fact, his father...
Dad, we used to call him. Dad.
His father was a gypsy pop vocalist.
Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3.
And a milk thief. Who used to go into people's porches and
He never stole milk.
He stole milk.
Never stole milk.
Stole milk.
Never stole no bloody milk.
He stole.
Never stole. He was a wonderful gypsy.
Cereal milk stealer.
He never stole no milk. He had to go into people's porches. That was only to put the paper flowers through the letterbox.
And steal their
Never
milk.
stole their bloody milk.
He did.
He's a wonderful man.
He stole.
Never stole it. He had to go up the highways and the byways of the countryside with a horse-drawn tambourine, a caravan, some clothes pegs.
And the bottle opener.
Never had a bottle opener. A wonderful man, a gypsy gent. He was a gyppo.
Who stole milk.
Never stole no milk. Never stole anything. Never stole anything. He never stole anything.
He stole milk.
You never knew your father.
But your dad stole him.
Never bloody stole him. Never stole him, of course. Go on, get off. Get him off.
Hey?
Get off.
Get off?
Get off now. I want him off now. You get him off.
Oi,
You bloody get him off.
you're not in charge.
If you...
Pardon? You're not in charge. Oh.
That's where you're wrong, Smiler. That's where you've hit a bum note. My job is in charge of you. You're nothing.
That's not much of a job, in charge of nothing.
Get off.
Oi,
Get off now.
oi.
What?
What do you call that square thing on the back of a satellite dish?
I don't know.
A council house.
Now, get him off. Now, get him off. Go on, get him off. Don't put the light on him, let him trip. Go on, get off. You see? See what he does? He evokes sympathy from you. He does it. Oh, bring him back, bring him back. It'll take a medium to bring him back.